welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be putting some stickers on my TBR cart and adding my winter TBR to my TBR cart. I am very late on my winter TBR, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to be better at my spring, summer, and fall TBRs. When they come out, they should come out a week-ish before the actual season starts, but I'm just running a little bit behind right now, and we're gonna just forgive myself and move on. I did, however, pick too many books. There are like 30 books on this list, and yeah, there's no way I'm going to finish all 30 of them in the next 2 months. Because there's about 2 months left of winter. I think that spring starts March 20th, March 18th. I don't know, somewhere in there. But I will definitely have a different spring TBR up, and it will be better. So I'm planning on using my TBR cart like this. So this is my current TBR. This is what's left of my TBR game. Just one book. Technically 1.5, because I've been reading a chapter a day of my nonfiction that my husband picked, and I'm like halfway into it, but it's out there because I've been reading it out in my living room. And so I'm gonna have room for my current TBR up here, and then I'm going to pick whatever books are on my winter TBR right there. Then this is going to be all seasonal, and then this is just like overflow, but it's mostly for what I'm currently reading. And then the bottom is the 20 books that I must read in 2023, which I hope is already up, but I haven't edited that video yet. So I'm hoping that it'll come out next week. We will see for sure. It might be the week after. Like I said, I'm running a little bit behind, not just on this video, but on all of them. So, here's Bella, sorry. But, when I went to visit family for the holidays, I had started to collect some stickers. Like, I bought some stickers for my classroom because I want to open a classroom store and sell stickers. But for some reason, I lost them. So I had a good collection that were mine for me that I was going to put on my TBR cart. And then I had a good start to a sticker store for my students. And I can't find them anywhere. Like, at this point, I'm wondering if I left it in the rental car that is like 1,000 miles away now. So it kind of bummed me out. Then, the day we came back from winter break, one of my students gave me this cute basket of stuff. There was like a coffee cup. Actually, no, not that coffee cup. The coffee cup I was using this morning. There was a coffee cup. There was like hand scrub, foot scrub, candle, and stickers. Like really, really cute stickers that I think represent me very well. So she did a great job. And then she made me this cute little note, and her mom made me this note as well. And I just, honestly, I almost started crying. But being a teacher, like, sometimes when you're the only adult, okay, 90% when you're the only adult in the room, you have to like keep your composure even when you don't necessarily want to. These two, one of these came in at Pingo Books and the other one I got at the bookstore. So it's not hoarding if it's books, and then this one came in the Pingo Books and it's a book with flowers coming out. So we'll probably put a couple of butterflies on there towards the end because she gave me 3 sheets of butterflies and I love butterflies, so I'm not complaining. So there's like a snowman. Ooh, let's see how we can do this. Maybe you guys can't see it, but there's a snowman. Then, okay, she said that I drink a lot of coffee, so that's why she got me these ones. So there's like this warm, cozy panda drinking a cup of coffee, and that just symbolizes me. Like, that is so me. Then she got me coffee. Let's try that again. Then she got me coffee, my hands around it, and love. This one I just think is really cool because it has like the rain and the clouds and kind of like, to me it represents the water cycle. And we learned about clouds in 2nd grade, so I taught her about the clouds. I just thought that was cute. Then that is a pink can of soda with a dolphin in it and some waves. I have a very surrealistic coffee cup with like, again, clouds, a flower, nice sunset. Is coffee. I think she picked some really good stickers. They're super cute. So it's been a little bit. I finished putting the stickers on the first 2 rows. I don't have any on the bottom yet, but I have the little hands with the coffee cup and the love. It's not hoarding if it's books. Then the thing I got from Pingo Books, which is like flowers and the book, and it says coffee, and then there's butterflies kind of all in between. And on the side it has the little snowman. And then over here we have the dolphin, the cozy panda with drinking the coffee, because it's all about coffee. Then the clouds and like the hourglass and just pretties. Then there's lots of butterflies right there. And then the coffee cup with like a sunset and a flower. I think that the student that got this stuff, these stickers for me, like represented me so well. Like she found the exact stickers that I've been describing without really knowing what I wanted. So thank you if you're watching this, and if you're not, thank you. I hope you know how much I appreciate that gift basket. Like, you really didn't have to, but it just made me so happy. So I think I'm going to start with this first. This only counts as 1 book, even though it's 11 books, because it's one series that I would love to read all the way through. Although I think, now that I've been researching it, I think there is a 12th book. And I might, I don't know yet, I might buy it. And I know I'm on a book buying ban, but I feel like because this was a Christmas present and I know that they were intending to get the whole series, because I thought it was the whole series, that if I bought the 12th book in the series, I'm not going to count that against me. We'll see if it happens or not, but I would love to get the 12th book so that I can like read every book in this series. But this is only counting as one. This is A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I also found out that the first one was not in my Christmas present. I didn't realize, but all of them are this beautiful hardcover edition that you can't see, except for the first one and probably the one number 12. But I technically have already read the first one, and I'm like halfway done with the second one. So I don't think it'll be too hard to finish all of them, but all of them are going on my winter TBR. Now, if I make this winter TBR and I don't finish it, is it going to be held against me? Not really. This is just more of a fun video to make, but I am trying to pick books that I am intending to read very, very soon. There's 10 books on this TBR, plus my 11th books. I mean, I want to binge read that whole series, or at least read that whole series. I've never read it before. And I had so much fun with the first one. It's a very sad book series so far, though. So, technically, number 2 is The Window by Amelia Brunskill. This is a young adult thriller that my friend gave to me a while ago, and I should have already read it by now, but I haven't. This follows these twins, Jessie and Anna. Anna was trying to sneak out, and she fell to her death, and now Jess is trying to investigate what really happened to her sister and where her sister was going. Winter is just cold and like cozy. Like, I feel like the cozy bear, the cozy panda on my TBR cart with the little blanket and the coffee. That is me in the winter time. So I picked like a lot of cozy reads, or books that I hope are cozy reads. And then there's The Therapist by B.A. Paris. I want to give B.A. Paris another shot, and I usually like the therapist trope in my thrillers. Then I have Daisy Jones and the Sixth by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one is probably the one I'm most afraid of, which is weird because it's historical fiction. It takes place in the 70s, and it follows this band named Daisy Jones and the Six. And as they're like interviewing, I think they're doing like a tell-all. And this is an ARC copy, but I usually don't like historical fiction, and I have read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I thought it was okay, but like not worth all the hype. So I am a little nervous that this one's not gonna be for me, even if I see the potential in it. Then this one I'm gonna be completely honest with you on. I might not finish it in winter, but I do at least want to start it and attempt it. This is Astrology for Real Life, a workbook for beginners. So it's just an astrology workbook. Part of me was like, maybe I shouldn't even put this on my TBR because it's more of like an interactive workbook that I actually have to put some time and thought into. So I don't think I'm going to finish it in the winter, but I do really want to at least start. Then I have The Honest Life by Jessica Alba. I've had this and Pretty Happy by Kate Hudson on my TBR for so long that I just need to do it. So The Honest Life follows Jessica Alba. She is the founder of the Honest Life Company, or the Honest Company. I specifically want to read this book like as soon as possible so that it can kind of help me make better choices in my life, because a lot of my goals for 2023 are surrounding like being healthier, making healthier choices, exercising, eating better, you know, just like surface things like that. But more than that, it's just about having a healthier mindset. And I feel like this is going to talk to me about that and help me out a lot on making those kind of decisions. Then my only other middle grade is Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. I don't read a lot of middle grade, actually. I don't think I read any middle grade last year, but I am very excited for this one. This one's like a fantasy about Morgan Crow, who is supposed to die on her 11th birthday. I'm assuming that she doesn't, because like this would be a very dull, sad book if she just like you get connected to her and then she dies. But you know, I don't know. I haven't read it. It is like a 4-book series, and eventually, if I really like this one, then I would love to finish that series. Look at me saying I want to finish series before I've even started it. Again, this one is another one that I might not finish fully in winter, but it is something that I really want to start right now, and that's Natural Mandalas, 30 New Meditations to Help You Find Peace and Awareness in the Beauty of Nature. So it's really just like helping you become peaceful, and I'm hoping. I have a lot of anxiety. Like I worry about everything in my life. Imagine that. So I'm hoping that this will help me to feel more centered and feel just healthier. You might see a theme in these books, maybe. Hidden Pictures by Jason Rulick. I actually already read this one, but I'm putting it on here because it does give me cozy mystery thriller vibes. This chunky beast, I read it in like 2 days. I stayed up, actually one day, I stayed up all night to finish it, and then I had work in the morning, and I love that for me. But this follows a nanny named Mallory, who you don't know if you can trust because she has some issues that she's trying to work through. And she starts her nannying job with this boy named Ted, who makes like these beautiful like kid pictures, right? And then throughout the book, his pictures get drastically darker and worse. And like not worse as in quality. The quality is amazing, but there's like a guy, there's a person dragging a dead body behind him. Like, let me show you. Maybe. Well, but the pictures get very ominous and kind of creepy. Okay, so I'll show you this one. So there's someone covering a body with dirt. What? And honestly, this book was just so good. But this is not a wrap-up. This is a seasonal TBR video. Since we're a month in, I thought that I would pick a book or two that I've already read in the last month. Okay, then I have The Memory Book by Laura Avery. This is about this girl named Samantha Agatha McCoy, or Sammy. And she has some kind of disease where she's losing her memory even though she's only like 16 or 17. And she writes as if she's not going to remember. So it's like a note to herself. And I feel like it's kind of like Dear Diary entries or letters to herself. I feel like this one's going to be hard-hitting and very hard to read, but kind of give me all the feels, or at least I'm hoping it does. Then we have The Ice Twins by S.K. Tremaine. This one also follows twins. It says, one of Sarah's daughters died, but how can she be sure which one? The Ice Twins is a terrifying psychological thriller with a twisting plot worthy of Gillian Flynn. I don't love Gillian Flynn, so that scares me. I've never found a book by her that I've actually really liked, so that scares me. But I do not want to know anything else about this. And our last for sure read, or hopefully for sure read of winter, is A Nearly Normal Family by M.T. Edverson. This is a family legal thriller in which the daughter Stella stands accused of murdering this wealthy man. And she's like 15. She is 15. The man that she is accused of murdering is 43. He's wealthy, but like he has no connection to her family. So everyone is wondering why they were even hanging out together. Let me tell you the last 5 that I have on this list as potential wintertime reads. So number 1 is Just One Look by Lindsay Cameron. This follows this woman who starts working at this company as security, like cybersecurity. So she starts reading all the emails that are leaving the place that she works and coming back. And somehow she starts being obsessed with this man who is married, and she becomes obsessed with him by reading the emails that are being sent to his wife and the emails that she is sending back to her husband. I'm very sorry if you can hear that. I hope you can't, but what are you going to do? It's Saturday night. People are partying, I guess. But she becomes obsessed with him through the emails that she's reading, and I don't know what happens after that, but I just get stalker vibes, and it sounds like a good time. The last 4 are Book of the Month books that I think either scream winter or scream cozy to me. So we're just going to quickly go through them. I'm not really going to give you much of a synopsis on these last 4. There's All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. Then Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. Then I have Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. And our last potential for a winter time read is a thriller called Breathless by Amy McClouch. This, both sides, right here, and right here, is my winter TBR. I hope I get to some of it, if not all of it. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!